In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the bricks and lattice stitch. Here I used a Red Heart Boutique Treasure and Tapestry, and I used a K hook or 6.5mm crochet hook for this scarf here. This one here, I'm using Red Heart shimmer yarn and an H or 5mm crochet hook. So you can use it in whatever manner you like. I could even picture a lace tablecloth with this stitch. But I'm sure you don't want to hear me ramble, so let's get started on this. The stitch pattern calls for a multiple of 4 plus 2 chains. So I am going to start with my slip knot. In this case, I'm going to pull it tight. I am going to make 26 chains. So you go ahead and make your chain, pause the video, and I'll be right back. The second chain from the hook is, see, you don't count the one on the hook, you skip this one and go into this one. So skip one chain and single crochet in the next. That's what you do for the first stitch. Okay, and then we're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 3 chains and single crochet in the next. And we're going to repeat this across. Chain 4. Skip 3. Single crochet. Repeat this across your row. I'm going to pause it here, and I'll see you at the other end. All right, so we finished row 1. So for row 2, we're going to have to chain 3 to bring our hook up to the level we need it to be. And then I'm going to turn and make 4 double crochet in this chain 4 loop. So you just go right into the loop and make your double crochet. Turn over, insert the hook, draw up a loop, draw through 2, draw through 2. That's 2. And we're not counting that chain as a double crochet. We're going to make 4 double crochet in the loop. Okay. Okay, that forms your first brick. And now we got to make the lattice. So to do the lattice, we're going to chain 2 and single crochet in the next loop and chain 2. And now it's time for another brick. So we make 4 double crochet in the next loop. Okay, and now we got to do the lattice. So it's chain 2, single crochet, chain 2. In this row, I'm ending with a lattice. Now if you have two loops left, you'll end with a brick. But I'm ending with a lattice. So if you end with a lattice, you need to chain 2 and single crochet and chain 2. But you need to close this end, so you simply just make a double crochet in that last stitch. That way you close off that end lattice. Okay. Now for row 3, we're going to chain 1 and turn, and I'm going to single crochet in this first loop, in this first chain 2 space. Anyway, now this is going to be a loop row. So you're going to do chain 4 after you do that single crochet, and single crochet in the next chain 2 loop. chain 4, skip over all those double crochets and single crochet in the next chain 2 loop, chain 4, skip that single crochet and single crochet in the next chain 2 loop, chain 4, single crochet in the next chain 2 loop, chain 4, single crochet in the next chain 2 loop, chain 4, and then you single crochet in the top of the turning chain. All right, and now you can see your first rows of bricks and lattice. You see the pattern forming. Okay, so now we're going to go to row 4, and row 4 is going to have your bricks staggered. So where there is a lattice, we're going to make a brick, and where there's a brick, there's going to be a lattice. Okay, in this case, I'm starting the row with a lattice, so I got to chain 5. 3 for the double crochet, and 2 for the lattice. And I'm going to turn it around. And so since that's a brick, this is going to be a lattice, so I'm going to single crochet in that space and chain 2. And this is a lattice, so I've got to make a brick. So I do 4 double crochets. And I'm going a little fast. You can pause this as you need to. And it's best to watch my videos through before you pick up your hook. So just a little tip there. Okay, and you notice I spread the stitches out on the loop so that it'll be more of a square brick. All right, so you chain 2, single crochet in the loop above the brick below. See that? Chain 2. See, that's a lattice, so I need to make a brick. And once you get this pattern down, it's not so bad. I like to have the chart in front of me just in case I get confused. I can look at it and figure out what to do. But the best tip is if it's a brick below, you make the lattice by chain 2, single crochet, chain 2. And if it's a lattice below, you make a brick. All right, now this here is where I'll show you how to end it if you have a brick at the end of your row. Whoop, split my yarn. There we go. Okay, I ended with a brick. Now if you have a brick at the end of your row, you still need to work into this single crochet. So you need to double crochet into that last single crochet. All right, now the next row will be row 5. You're going to chain 1 and turn and single crochet into that first double crochet. Okay, and now we're going to do a chain loop row. So you chain 4, single crochet in the next chain loop, chain 4, single crochet in the next chain 2 space, all the way across, just like we did for row 3. And I just single crochet in that loop. See that? So you just continue this until it's the length you want. And if you want the top edge to look like the bottom edge, end with a row 5 row or a loop row, so that you'll have loops on the top and the bottom edge. And you can put a border on it or do whatever you like with it. For the scarf, I just did some shell stitches across the ends on each end. and I tell you how to do that in the pattern, in the written pattern. So I hope you like the stitch. Let me know how you're doing with it and what you've made with it. Happy crocheting!